Hi, my name is Florian Wilk. I'm the Director of Certus Management Services in Tbilisi, Georgia, and today I want to give you some information about the small business in Georgia. If it makes sense for you maybe to register as a small business in Georgia, or if there's any alternatives. All this information you will get in the following video. Georgia is a fairly interesting country for residents, for expats who want to become resident there from all over the world. There is a growing amount of IT freelancers, software developers there, and it's becoming quite popular in the recent years because of the really interesting vibe in Tbilisi. You have low cost of living, you have high standard, you have a very safe city, a very safe country, and you have a very liberal legislation. It's a very investment friendly and a very let's say company friendly jurisdiction. So you have perfect conditions if you want to establish your business, your company in Georgia. Especially for small businesses like individual entrepreneurs, there's a specific system which is called small business, meaning that there is just 1% tax based on your turnover up to 500,000 lari turnover per year. It means if you have less than 500,000 lari turnover, you pay only 1% tax. But there's a little catch, it's not on the profit, it's on the turnover. So you want to be in a business with high profit margins. It doesn't work for you on e-commerce, but possibly it works for you if you're a freelancer or a consultant or software developer, and if you have a very high profit margin. It means 1% only. 500,000 lari, by the way, is something about 160,000 euros, and this is a very competitive tax rate. You can hardly find this anywhere else in the world. This is really a very good reason to consider Georgia as your place of residence, to move there and to be freelancer there. But I have to say, it really works out only for you if you're really moving there, if you're a resident there. If you're not tax resident in Georgia, usually you will get into the situation that you might pay 1% on your turnover in Georgia, but then in your country of tax residence, you might pay the balance according to your local tax rate. So be sure not to mix up your tax situation in your tax resident country and in Georgia. You need proper advice and to get a detailed check about your tax situation. But if you're living in Georgia, if you're moving to Georgia and you become tax resident, means you spend at least 183 days per year in the Republic of Georgia, then it definitely makes sense for you to consider to register a small business and to take advantage of this 1% rule. And if you are let's say tax resident somewhere in the European Union, for example, and you want to open a business in Georgia, then you might be working better with a virtual zone company. It means as an IT business or software business, you're taxed with 0% in Georgia, but this is a legal entity. It's not for like a personal business. So there's different structures. If you are interested in moving to Georgia, opening your company in Georgia, feel free to contact me. You'll find my WhatsApp number below that video. I'm happy to assist you, to give you advice about your structure in the Republic of Georgia and also many other jurisdictions. We are based in Cyprus, Malta, Singapore, Portugal, and many more countries. So I'm sure we can help you also with your personal tax situation and advise you on the best possible setup for you. Thank you very much. Make sure to subscribe my channel, please, and also like this video. I would highly appreciate. Yours, Florian Wilk.